how many girls actually did get flattered with your style and, just your memory?
Let's put it this way. If you're a DJ, it's quite easy to pick up girls. That's why there's a lot of DJs.
Okay, so do you think for all...
Because girls come to you when you're a DJ.
They keep telling you...
Because in a club, they come up to you.
Yeah, they come...
Can you play this? Can you play that? And then the next thing you know, can you give me your number? No, I mean, when I was growing up in school...
Right.
Because, as I said, I was the only Indian kid in my school at one time.
Okay.
And I used to wear a turban in the early days. And it was always very difficult because we weren't allowed in certain clubs, being an Indian. So we had a lot of pressure and racism and la-da-da-da. And so for me, it was always a thing about, I can't identify with the culture stuff because I'm a Westerner, brought up in a completely different world.
Correct.
And I wasn't interested in an Indian thing, Indian girls, Indian music, because I was completely outright black and American stuff. But I went round in a full circle now, and obviously now I love Indian girls, I love the Indian culture, and I love Indian music. But it's like I've come round in a complete circle growing up in England.
Wow.
And my parents were always saying that there was one time where I was not proud to be Asian or Indian. And I'm talking about, like I said, this is the 80s. And then as the time went on and people said to me, your music is really good, you should think about doing Indian music. And I said, no, because Indian music is what my mom and dad listened to. And that was black and white film songs. So how can we relate to black and white film songs? A lot of kids don't relate to black and white film songs because their parents were into it. So I didn't have a scene like what we have today. So I had to start that scene. Hence why I pioneered the whole the UK Asian music scene, and I made the remixes, and I started remixes, and then obviously they became a very big... Yeah, and then the scene was born from there. And then people started doing this type of music.
So true. And those, I have my listeners all across the world, since it's on Dedication Top 10, and we have listeners who send in their dedications, and there are some of the people definitely who are listening to us want to become a singer and maybe a DJ. So what kind of message?
I say go for it. Don't be a doctor. Don't listen to your parents. Never listen to your parents if they say be a doctor or a lawyer or a solicitor. You can earn more money in one night than they do in a week or a month, okay? So now is the time. I mean, whether you want to go into media, you want to go into being an artist, or you want to be a producer, composer, director, DJ, whatever. I think, it's a different world now.
Right.
And when our parents came through, it was a different world. You know why? Because they wanted to brag to the neighbours that my son's a doctor and my son's a lawyer. Well, now the neighbours are my son's Bally Sagoo and shut up and sit down. Things have changed now, It's changed.
Any ultimate dream that is there to conquer? Or
absolutely. Deepika Padukone. Yeah, that's a dream. Well, I have so many dreams. I mean, like every other person, there's so many dreams I have. Where can I start? Loads. I'm still travelling. I'm still doing my thing, and but I always say this, I'm blessed, I'm very lucky that I've been able to, Amitabh Bachchan come to me to work with me, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, I worked with, these people are super legends, and I've been able to work with these people, and in the same way, I'm still working with new kids, the new breed that's out there today, and I still keep, experimenting and reinventing, as in changing my music. This album has taken a lot out of me to put together. Why? I'll tell you why, because I've gone deeper with my sound, I've gone deeper with the style of music, and I'm trying to keep in mind all the age groups and all the audiences. So that's why I think there's something on here for all types of audiences and listeners. I didn't want to do... I get all types of people, but you don't do any Bollywood, only do Bhangra music. Then I get only do Bollywood, don't do Bhangra music. I'm like, how can I please? There's so many people around the world, because if I do one style of music, then I won't have my name. It's great that last week we were doing the whole UK launches, and we did the whole up and down the country, and kids that are 18. They weren't around when half of my big hits were coming out, but they still recognize the tunes.
Correct.
And 18, 19-year-old guys oh man, Churaliya, that was 1994.
Right.
And I'm I wasn't even born in 94. I'm like, well, how the hell do you know these tunes? They're they could remember these tunes. And Malaika Arora was in my video way back in the days before she became Muni Badnaam, and really? I said, you should check the videos out. Arjun Rampal was in my video way back in his career.
Wow. Amazing. So in this video, any planning for the video happening?
Yeah.
Deepika Padukone, maybe.
Well, yeah. If I get time, I'll see Deepika because I'm very busy. I mean, I would love to obviously have someone like that in my video. But I mean, we've done the video for Thodi Jikori, which is shot here in India. We're going to do a few more videos, of course. But right now, I mean, we're doing a world tour with the album.
Okay.
So the Future Shock tour will happen, and we'll take the album around the world. I've pretty much got a lot of the countries falling into place because I always tour. I'm constantly traveling the world, hence why I get my ideas and how to make my songs. So I've done Japanese, I've done a lot of Chinese songs. I do a lot of foreign Arabic songs.
Right.
I want to do a lot of Telugu stuff. I love the Telugu sound.
Wow.
I love the music from the south. In fact, I think that the music that comes from the south of India is a lot better than what happens in anywhere else in the whole of this country. The quality, the music, the songs, and the record quality is better than a lot of the music CDs. If you ever listen to a CD from that type of, I mean, Telugu South.
Yeah, Marito Mallus like
yeah, it's an amazing sound quality they have, even though I have no idea what they sing.
Actually, language doesn't always become matter. It's just music that...
I don't understand Hindi, you know, but I mean, I still make the tracks, but in England, the two main languages are Punjabi and English.
Correct.
Everybody in England speaks Punjabi, would you believe it? We don't speak Hindi that much. And English. Over here, obviously, your main language is Hindi, so we have that disadvantage, you see. We don't have Hindi-speaking people, even though some do. But Punjabi is a very big thing in the UK. The Jews, the Gujaratis, the Muslims. Even if you're not Punjabi, they speak Punjabi. The Gores know some words in Punjabi, man. Kidda, man. Kidda.
Aye, that's super.
Yeah.